This is the Recycling, Scrap Metal, Commodities, and Economic Report, August 12, 2024. U.S. weekly raw steel production fell slightly to 1.72 million tons, up 0.6% from last year, but down 2.2% year to date. This was on slow U.S. manufacturing. WTI crude oil price rose to $76.84 a barrel on low inventories. Also, on the Federal Reserve, talk of lower interest rates, as well as problems in the Middle East, Libya, and Russia. U.S. weekly crude oil production rose to 13.4 million barrels per day, a new all-time high in U.S. history. This is great news for U.S. jobs and U.S. oil exports. The U.S. now pumps 51% more crude oil than Saudi Arabia, and we remain the number 2 crude oil exporter in the world, with the Saudis being number 1. The U.S. weekly oil rig count rose slightly to 485, but has been fairly steady. A tight supply is important to high prices and high profits for the oil companies. Scrap steel number 1 HMS price was steady at $305 a gross ton, on a good balance of supply and demand. Hot rolled coil steel price rose to $33.69 per hundredweight, which is $674 a ton, as the price remains fairly low on slow demand. Copper price fell to $3.98 a pound. Copper is also known as doctor metal, as the price of copper knows the health of the economy. The price is at a 4-month low as China's demand is soft. Aluminum price rose slightly to $104 a pound, which is $22.97 a metric ton, but near a 5-month low. This was on increased Chinese output, lower Chinese demand, and increased Chinese aluminum exports. U.S. July ISM Services Purchasing Managers Index rose to 51.4, but it's been trending down. Fast-growing services has been driving the high inflation. Corn price, a major driver of inflation, fell to $3.95 a bushel, a 4-year low. Today's price is about the peak of 44 years ago. Rising supply brings food prices down. U.S. 30-year fixed-rate mortgage dropped to 6.47%, the lowest in 15 months. This helps housing affordability and the economy. U.S. weekly initial jobless claims fell to 230,000 as the job market remains good, not great. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose a big 761 points to 39,498. Fewer weekly job layoffs brought hopes of a better economy. Lugger trucks and lugger hoists by Ben Lee. Higher lugger trucks and huge haul are now Ben Lee, number 1 truck in the U.S. and Canada. Call Ben Lee for a quote or call Premier Truck Sales and Rental to rent a lugger truck. This report by Greg Brown is brought to you by Ben Lee roll-off trailers, gondola trailers, crush car trailers, lugger trucks, roll-off trailer parts, and of course, roll-off truck parts for Galbraith, Galfab, American, Dragon, and more. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.